Welcome back to the Public Pool Podcast.
Welcome back.
I'm Michaela Pascal. This is Jack Lachey. And RIP to Gone, to the penny.
It's gone, right?
It's gone.
Yeah.
But the sentence doesn't come out in English out of my mouth. But
they're getting rid of the pennies.
232 years of the penny. And
what are we going to do with how much of our economy is based in those little machines where you could put a penny in, and if you give them a quarter, you can turn it and it creates like a custom. I mean, that's how you know actually the penny was worthless.
Yeah.
That people were willfully turning their money into unusable souvenirs.
To be fair, though, I feel like they gain value when you do that, you know?
To me, they certainly did. What was once just a penny.
Well, they were 26 cents, right?
They were 26 cents, but you get 1 of the cents back.
Yeah.
Well, they're only getting 25.
The profit's only 25.
The profits are 25 cents. Either way, it was pure profit. It was like, it wasn't even there wasn't even electricity.
How are those legal?
You hand cranked them. Because why would they be? You're allowed to destroy money. It's just like, I think if you destroy someone else's money, that's theft. But if you could burn all your money. That's fine.
I don't think you can.
I think you absolutely can.
That's definitely not legal.
It's definitely legal to destroy your own money.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
They're constantly putting new money in circulation. I think this is a quick Google.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed, obviously it happens and they're not going to be arrest you for tearing a $5 bill.
It is not illegal to destroy your own money.
It's not illegal?
No. Unless it's done with the intent to defraud or interfere with reissuance. So unless I'm doing it, I can, if you give me $100, I can rip that $100 up. That's fine. You're allowed to do that.
That doesn't I
it's
get
my $100.
I get the thing where it's obviously they're not going to arrest you for it, but that feels like the type of thing where it's no, that's federal currency, in circulation.
Do you think that there's another podcast this entire year that has had that question brought up? Do you think anyone has ever brought up whether or not it's legal or illegal? Because I was just thinking, do we find it the worst topic?
Yeah.
Is that the worst topic?
Is that the worst topic?
to discuss? That's not why people tune in. They tune in for sports and fun couples gabbing.
What's your opinion on cashless society?
I am very anti it.
Same. I'm also very anti cashless society.
I do not like Uncle Sam being able to know exactly where and when, know exactly where all the money is.
And it even bothers me now that a lot of businesses are we don't take cash. I'm what do you mean? Our Dunkin' Donuts doesn't take cash. That's bonkers to me. I get
why, I get the reason why you wouldn't.
Yeah, because my old salon I used to work at too, we also were cashless.
That makes they were kind of if you're a chain like that, yeah. But then there are certain places where they really want cash. And the places that really want cash are the places we're not going to pay taxes.
Yeah.
We're just not going to, we're just going to say we only got half. Good for them. But Dunkin' Donuts isn't going to each franchisee isn't going to be pocketing.
No,
it's not worth it for them. They're Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I get why they do it where it's just simpler. It's faster in the drive-thru and also you're not going to get robbed.
Yeah. That's, I guess, the big thing.
But somebody think of the poor burglars,
No one thinks about the poor burglars.
Now, who are they going to rob?
No, literally.
Right?
Now they're just going to start stealing your stuff. I'd rather just be here's the cash, go away.
Plus, having cash, there's something about having cash.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good.
I love when I have cash in my purse.
Yeah.
I'm also because it used to be such a thing where I would always be I'm so afraid that someone's going to steal my purse.
Yeah.
Rob me and be give me your purse. Now I'm kind of you could have my wallet, dude.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there. I can cancel all of my cards.
Cancel all of your cards.
There might be $20 in there.
Your
okay.
license is the bitch.
That's true. That's the bitch.
Losing your IDs is the real bitch.
But man, that doesn't really have value to them.
I would give up every single thing in my wallet. If it allowed me to keep my license.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to go to the DMV.
Yeah.
I can cancel the cards.
Yeah.
I don't have that much cash in it right now. How much would you pay to not go to the DMV is basically the answer. Because
I do that a lot where usually in parking lots, because I've always been afraid of someone stealing my purse or whatever.
Rightfully so.
That I usually can't, I don't put my phone in my purse anymore. I usually put my phone in my pants somewhere. Yeah. Not always, but I try to, if I'm wearing leggings or a sweater, it's I hide my phone in my pants because I'm well, if they steal my purse, if I have my phone, who cares? I guess my car keys are my purse. That sucks.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can figure that out.
Those things like that, like the things where you're going to have to call someone in.
Yeah.
You can't do it from home. You're like, I mean, have you ever had to call? Have you ever lost your keys and needed to call someone?
Knock on wood, no.
I was an associate producer for Hairspray Live. And this was years ago. And I had like the flu during the whole thing. And so I was on I think it was Universal, maybe Warner Brothers set. It might have been Warner Brothers set. Which one had Jaws? Warner Brothers?
Universal.
Now I'm like, well, was Jaws there? Anyway, I think it was Universal. Yeah. So I was on the Universal.
They have the Universal backlots.
Universal backlot.
Yeah.
But Warner Brothers doesn't have backlots? Either way, okay, it's Universal.
They do have they do have backlots. It's not like the Universal backlots though.
Yeah.
And like because also the Universal backlots are like half theme park.
Yes.
You can take a tour. Like
it was Universal backlots.
Yeah. And for the Warner Brothers, to do the Warner Brothers backlots, you're going to see the Warner Brothers backlots. There's nothing else to see. You can go see the Friends Fountain.
I wasn't there I was there to work. So I would just go every day. And it was cool because we were basically like, the thing was being shot not on the backlots, or maybe it was it was fucking, I had the flu. But I was like sitting, I basically was walking probably 10 miles a day through the backlots where it's like, okay, now I'm in New York City Street to get to this person who has the walkie-talkie, all that shit. And I was one of the last people there of the entire 1,000-team crew.
That's scary.
Each night. I hated it. I would go home at like 4 a.m. I hated it. It wasn't scary for me because I'm at Universal.
Yeah.
And I'm an adult man. I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be okay.
The city isn't real, but it feels like it's real.
It's a fake city and there's security guards everywhere and it's like, whatever. But I was one of the last people there. And I remember like literally being like, okay, time for me to go home. Time for me to start the long fucking walk to the parking lot because the bus people had already left. So like a mile walk to the parking lot. And as I was halfway there, I was like, I couldn't find my keys. And I went back and I stayed for probably another hour walking all of Universal.
It had to have been Universal because Universal's bigger.
It's huge. Yeah. All of it. Couldn't find it. Ended up calling whoever made AAA, somebody, they send the lockpicker guy at like 4:30 a.m. and he breaks in. And it's like, I just remember saying to him, I was like, how hard is it for you to not steal cars?
Yeah.
Like how?
Like if you have that ability, it's like yeah, I can just do it.
Like weirdly, I'm like, how is this legal? I feel like a cop should be. Anytime you're like, I need you to break into my car for me. It should be a cop. A cop should be there.
Yeah.
To be like, just double check, like you're not like stealing someone else's car, right? Like I couldn't.
No.
Like I don't remember if I had to prove to him that it was my car or if I was just like, I forgot my keys, and he was like, well, it's 4:30 a.m. There's one car.
Yeah.
In the Universal lot, but I had to call security and be like, let this one guy in. Ugh. Lockpicker guy.
I know, yeah, because I feel like anytime you need like a locksmith for like even like a door, they're not like, can I see ID? I feel like they're just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, this door?
It's kind of the honor system.
It really is.
It shouldn't be.
But at the same time too, it's like, isn't that kind of makes you think about society? The fact that that's not a problem.
Yeah.
That I never hear stories of the locksmith.
I feel like the locksmiths have like really good like vibe readers though, where they're like, this guy's being weird.
Yeah. No, you're like, this guy. And you also can match the car to the person.
Yeah.
But really quickly though, back to purses, because I don't know if we've discussed this before. Purses are, there's all those things where guys be like, like guys don't even care about this thing that women are like always complaining about.
Yeah. Like
high heels or like makeup or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And the answer is like, actually you do. Girls look good in high heels. Like it adds stuff. Makeup, like it adds stuff.
Yeah.
The one thing though that those memes things are completely right about is purses. Like I can't emphasize this enough. When you say, I've never been more confused than when you say this purse doesn't go with my outfit.
Yeah. And I'm like, it does not, like, because it's happened to me a couple of times where we've gone somewhere like for a wedding.
Yes.
And when I pack, I like don't think to pack another purse. I just think like, let me pack my like shitty junk bag purse where I'm like, I just throw all my trash in it. It's my like black, whatever, cheap ass bag that I wear to do my errands or whatever. Like it's not supposed to be cute. It's my functional purse. And it's like 3 times we've like gotten to another state and I've been like, oh my God, I didn't bring another purse. I can't wear this purse to a wedding and you don't understand that. And I'm like, I can't wear this ugly ass crossbody bag to a wedding.
Okay, so I kind of get those. I get you call it your hobo bag. I get you can't bring
that's hobo bag's a little bit fashionable, but
I get that you can't bring your sack.
Yeah.
A big sack to a wedding. But like the difference between you have a white purse that's kind of a little bejeweled. Maybe not, I don't forget.
My Coach bag probably.
Probably. Yeah. And then you have a black one or maybe multiple black ones. I don't know. I built the thing that hangs your purses.
Yes.
So I'm aware of the purses and of how many there are because I had to build it. But I just, like you were saying, like, oh, if somebody stole my bag, I'd be kind of okay with it. If somebody stole your purse, you'd be kind of okay with it because you could cancel the credit cards. How often, like, when you see somebody walking with some of those like purses where you're like, that's like $45,000.
That's what they're jacking for sure. That's what if it's I'm not someone who walks around with an expensive purse though. So it's not like, I never fear like, oh no, I'm going to lose the purse value. But like, I guess that's right. Like that's what
how often
the jackers are looking for.
When people have those bags, how often are they the by far most expensive thing? The bag is more expensive than what's the contents within it always, right? With bags like that?
Yeah. Like
what could you even put in there? Gold?
Yeah. Yeah. If it's like a designer bag, then yeah, I guess.
The bag is the prize.
I have one Prada purse, and it's like a low level, cheap little tiny one.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I've never bought myself something nice, so I'm going to buy this little bag. And but even if that got stolen, I would be sad, but like,
of course, it's not.
I wouldn't feel like oh my God, I'm in the hole.
Yeah, no, it's the type of thing where
I'm not losing an asset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was expensive. It's the most expensive bag I've ever bought because I don't spend a lot of money on purses. But I would be like, yeah. And honestly, that is kind of my thing is where I'm like, if I lost it, like it's a lot of stress. I don't want the stress of having an expensive thing. I don't want the responsibility.
Totally.
And so that's why I never would be like, oh, and this is my Louis Vuitton bag or like whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably eat my words one day, but like
when I was cleaning pools, we would park the vans in this little warehouse right next to the company was split with a like luxury car mechanic. And we would park it next to a Model T, the original car.
Yeah.
And a Rolls Royce. And those were some of the most stressful times of my life, parking next to those cars.
Absolutely.
The like, I was like, there's like $1 million of car right next to my pool cleaning van.
Yeah.
Like it's not worth it to me.
It's not worth it to like, like even like when we've gone through times where we're like, oh, we have like a little bit more money. It's like neither of us have ever thought like, let's upgrade our cars.
No.
Like we drive like a Chevy and a Jeep. Like,
well, we buy American here. That's what we do.
We have never thought because I'm like, I don't want it. Not that we would get a super expensive car, but like I would never buy a super expensive car. I think out of fear of like having that responsibility.
That's
like,
the most boomer thing about me, by the way. I am kind of like buy American.
Are you?
I kind of am. I kind of am. I'm like.
Well, we did love the Kia Carnival.
I loved the Kia Carnival. Did I purchase the Kia Carnival?
We talked about it. We said, what if we traded both of our cars for the Kia Carnival?
The Kia Carnival might be the one thing where it's like we're not sponsored by Kia Carnival, by the way.
But we got it as a rental, and oh my God, we loved it.
It doesn't even look like a minivan, but it acts like one plus more. But yeah, that's weirdly the one thing where I'm like, hey, I've seen what happened in Detroit. We got to bring those manufacturing jobs back.
Yeah.
I'm like, buy American.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh, I am entering a new era into my life. I just wanted to make that announcement.
I'm very excited. What?
The era is I'm better than everyone else.
At everything?
No, but just in general.
Okay, give it to me.
Because
I'm loving this confidence. Give it to me.
I have been naturally waking up before my alarm. Between the hour of 6:50 or 6:45 and 7:15. My body's just awake.
Your body
no
clock.
Alarm, and I get out of bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, time to start the day.
Time to start the day.
Time to make my little cup of coffee. So I've been like, I am better than everyone else because I just wake up naturally early.
God, that's awesome. I'm so jealous.
No, it's literally only because of the time change. But right now I'm feeling like I'm better than everyone else because I'm no problem getting out of bed right now. So I just wanted to ride that high for a moment and be like, BT dubs, I'm better than everyone, all of you guys, for like the next probably week until it catches up to me.
God, there's nothing better than being an early riser is the best.
I love it. I'm having the best little mornings right now.
Yeah.
Because you always are awake longer than I am, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But I'm awake before you. So we each kind of like our like me time is yours is when I go to bed and mine is when I wake up.
Yes.
Like that's kind of, I wake up, me and the dogs go downstairs.
You do your Duolingo.
Estoy practicando mi español con Duolingo. Sí.
You're killing it.
And I have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And then I'll do a little bit of work if I'm feeling it. You know, maybe I'll have a little bit of scroll, but like, you know, I just wake up and it's great. I have a great little routine.
You wake up and you feel like you're better than people.
I do. Right. Currently this week I do. And by next week I won't.
You're so right though. I've been, you know, I have an autoimmune disease last week.
Yeah.
And we got a comment from somebody who also had an autoimmune disease. And it's like, maybe I should fucking start talking about it.
Representation matters.
Representation does matter.
Girl.
But one of the symptoms of, and it, you know, comes and goes like, well, autoimmune stuff where like I am just an insomniac right now, which sucks so much. When not being able to sleep is a certain type of torture. And so it's just, I've been going to bed later and later. I'll have like good nights where I'm able to fall asleep earlier. Man, it's the not like, just as waking up early makes you feel so good, waking up late makes you feel I feel like such a fucking loser. I'm like, the day's over.
Dude, I know. It's the worst feeling in the world. I feel like it's like, shoot, I like missed everything important. It's just, you wake up and you feel like it's just so anxiety inducing where you're like, everyone needed me. I missed something important. Like,
damn right I did. Yeah. Man, I watched this one miniseries on Netflix called Death by Lightning this week. It's about James Garfield, forgotten president, 20th president, and basically the guy who like assassinated him. And then I immediately afterwards got the audiobook it's based on. I'm basically done with that. I'm worried, just warning you, I'm about to go through another president's phase.
I was going to say, you're just crushing Garfield content right now.
I mean, he's a fascinating guy.
Yeah.
I love the middle presidents.
Yeah, because I was
fascinating
you this the other day where I was like, it's amazing. We've had less presidents than we have like states.
Oh yeah.
And obviously we haven't lived through all of them, but like there hasn't been that many presidents.
No.
And I can't name them all.
Yeah, which is
like, I don't know all of the presidents.
Should we do a game? Do you want to see how many you can name?
Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's do a game.
We can't go order.
No.
Just let me.
Of course not. Yeah. I'm just gonna literally write down a count.
Okay. So we got good old George Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Got Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna go ahead and jump up to George Bush.
Which one? You got 3 and 4 there.
Shoot. There's
a
W.
Yep.
And
the other one you could just call George Bush.
I was going to say George Bush.
It's H.W.
I was going to say H, but I was like, that doesn't feel right.
George H.W. Bush. Yeah.
Yeah. H.W. Okay. Yeah. We've got Clinton.
Play along at home, by the way. Guys.
Let's go. I've got Obama.
Yep.
I've got Biden.
Yep.
I've got Trump.
The current president. Yep.
I've got. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go beep beep beep. Oh, Reagan.
Boom.
Kennedy.
Yep. Now there's 2 presidents that you can, if you say their last name, or 4 presidents where there's 2 last names.
Yeah. So we got 2. We got Roosevelt.
Actually, there's 3 that have the same last names. Yeah. So Roosevelt. So that we'll count those as 2.
Yeah.
FDR
and
Teddy.
Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That confuses me so much.
Yeah.
And then there's another 2 that have.
So actually you have the Bushes. There's 2 Bushes.
Yeah, 2 Bushes.
There's 2 Roosevelts. And then there's 2 other last names where there were 2 presidents with those last names. One was related. Actually, both were related. Sorry. I'm going to stop saying things to confuse you.
I'm confused now. Okay.
One of the last names starts with an A.
Adams?
Yep. What are their first names?
This is John Adams.
And also John, but what's his middle name?
Girl, I don't know.
Quincy. John Quincy Adams.
Oh, I didn't know that those were 2 separate peoples. Also, wasn't fully convinced that John Adams was a president. I just thought he was a figurehead. Because Franklin was
not a president.
He's not a president. Yeah. That's what throws me off. Who just died? Eisenhower.
He didn't die. He died in the 60s, but
I know. Wait. Who just died? Wait. I was picturing Eisenhower crossing his legs. The
guy who just died was one of our few blonde presidents.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jimmy Carter.
Boom.
Got
it.
Eisenhower just died.
You're currently at 17.
I am?
Yep.
Okay, that's way more than I thought.
Okay, do you want me to give you some hints?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you topics. Who was not a crook? Not a crook. He's very controversial. 60s and 70s. He got impeached. The one who got in trouble.
Yeah. Oh my God. Watergate motherfucker.
Yeah. They would call him Tricky.
No one calls him Tricky to me.
Oh yeah. Well, to me,
I don't
no
know
one
him like
does.
that. Oh my God. That's gonna piss me off.
What's the nick? Okay.
Richard Nixon.
Boom.
I was like,
Boom.
this is pissing me off.
Okay.
I wanted to say Ronald Reagan so bad because
Did you get Ronald Reagan?
I
already?
did.
Okay. Okay. And then before him was the guy who took over Kennedy's vice president after he was shot.
Yes.
Okay. He sometimes also goes by the initials blank, blank, blank.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yep.
LBJ.
Boom. Okay. You've named 20.
Okay, this is way more than I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to get 7.
Do you know who dropped the bomb? He was in Oppenheimer.
Yes, I do.
He took over. He was FDR's third vice president.
I definitely know
this. You will know this.
I definitely know this. Truman?
Yep.
Truman.
Okay. Then
sorry, I feel it's just slow. It's just making the
we might cut this whole bit, but I want to keep playing if that's okay, because this is fun. And maybe people will be like, I played along too. After, so you named George Washington, then John Adams. Who was our third president?
Girl, you think I would know that?
I think you actually do.
Was he a founding father?
Yep.
Okay.
One of the most famous men in America, or men in American history.
There's a lot of them.
I know, but you have like George Washington, the founding fathers: George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. This guy, I'd say, are the three most famous founding fathers.
Hancock wasn't a president, was he?
He was not. He was the first one who signed. Another founding father.
He's the one who signed out big.
This guy,
big as hell on the Declaration.
John Hancock. I signed it first. This guy from Virginia. His house is called Monticello. He invented the swivel chair.
Do you think any of this?
He has a lot of kids with one of his slaves, and it's like it was just
okay.
One of our taller presidents too. He was 6'2". First name Tom.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
Boom.
He was a president?
Yeah, he was the third president. He was the one.
I don't know if I knew that.
That's okay. It's okay because you're married to me and I know this stuff, and it's okay for we only need one person to know this stuff. Okay, and then just a few more. Did you name the guy on the $5 bill?
Yeah.
Lincoln.
That was the second one I went.
Okay. And then you named who was the president that I'm obsessed with right now?
Oh, the Garfield.
The Garfield. Okay, and then after Jefferson, there were two presidents that had the same initials. Both were J.M.
James Madison.
Boom.
James Monroe.
Boom. What are we even doing here?
Just pulled that one out of my ass.
Okay.
I don't think I knew that was a president, but.
Okay. By the way, we're well past counting these as answers because I'm really giving you hints. Before Garfield, there was a guy where his first name was Rutherford.
Never heard of him.
Rutherford B. Hayes. Before Hayes, there was
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
He was
I
a
would
reformer.
remember if I knew that guy.
Before Rutherford, there was the general, the guy who was the general of the Union. He's now on the $50 bill. He's got one of the coolest first names ever.
Ulysses S. Grant.
S. Grant.
He's not like a ship captain?
He was a general.
Feels like a ship captain.
He really does. He seems like a ship captain too. Now, after Lincoln, his vice president took over. He's considered the worst president ever. His initials were AJ. There's two presidents around this time. First name Andrew, last name starts with a J. Andrew, you got one of them
Jackson.
for sure. Boom, that's one. That's not the bad. A lot of people really don't like him because he killed a lot of Native Americans.
Yeah, I forgot about Andrew Jackson.
And
He's on the 20.
He's on the 20.
How could I forget about Andrew Jackson?
Give me some Andrew Jackson.
Okay, Andrew J.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew.
Common name. Not Jackson.
Johnson?
Johnson.
Andrew Johnson. I don't know if I know him. Sorry to this man.
Not a good president. Trying to think. You know the fat one? Taft.
Oh, yeah, William S. Taft.
The only president who was now besides.
And we say plus sized.
We say plus sized now. And now besides Trump, the only president who was president on twice, but not.
In 2 consecutive terms.
Grover Cleveland. What a great name, too. And then the other last names, William Henry Harrison, Benjamin Harrison.
Everyone else feels not of note.
Calvin Coolidge, Silent Cal. You have Polk. You have John Tyler. Hoover.
Hoover. How did I forget Hoover?
Hoover, he wasn't a very, very famous president. He's kind of led to the Great Depression.
He didn't do the dam? Didn't he save?
He did. He did do the dam.
But didn't he help the Depression a lot with the making of the dam? Didn't he provide a bunch of jobs, and wasn't that the big thing
FDR got us out of the Depression. They named it after him.
Okay, I thought, or am I just thinking of the Hoover Dam as a cornerstone to helping out the Great Depression?
The Hoover Dam helped out.
Okay, he didn't. Okay,
he didn't necessarily. Okay. Maybe he might have been more involved with it. I'm not really sure.
I was giving him the credit to the Hoover Dam because I love the Hoover Dam.
The second we're done with this podcast, I'm going to take the quiz and see how many I can name.
Okay.
I think I can do all.
I think you can too, because you're pulling a lot of names out. We'll move past that.
Martin Van Buren.
But anyways, you loved that miniseries.
I love that miniseries. I'm going through a phase.
10 out of 10 recommend.
I think it was fantastic.
Yeah. It did seem pretty good.
You can't really, you have trouble with period pieces.
I do. I really do.
It's something I totally sympathize with. There's a lot of periods I really could give a shit.
Period pieces, things that take place outside.
Even in this time period,
British things.
If it took place in the UK, I'd be out.
Yeah.
I don't want to see people put on fucking corsets.
No.
And men walk around like, how you do? I just don't.
I can't understand English that way.
I don't care. Stop trying to stop.
Stop. Did I tell the story on this podcast of the time I donated to a girl's GoFundMe?
No.
So because she just came up on my feed again, so it reminded me yesterday. One time this girl I know, I went to beauty school with her. She got in a bad car accident.
Yeah.
And she was putting out her GoFundMe. She's I need all this help, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah. I donated $200.
Yeah. You did what you could.
I was I don't even really keep up with her, but I was like, oh my God, this poor girl, car accident. And she had just broken off her engagement. Things were looking down for her. I was her life's already upside down.
Yeah.
And then a week later on her Instagram story, she's all good. She's at the fucking tattoo parlor getting a full sleeve tattoo. And I was like, you cannot ask for GoFundMe donations and then be like, I'm getting a full sleeve tattoo on Instagram. And waving it about. And I was like, what? And not that I was looking for a thank you, because I always just donate to GoFundMe's of people I know. And I've been reached out to back very low, and I'm I never expected, because you're going through something.
You're not looking,
but you're
not looking for a thank you, but you're also looking for your money to be spent
in the right place.
Appropriately.
Yes. So I was once she didn't reach out and say oh, thanks so much or whatever, or even some of those GoFundMe messages that's an auto thanks so much. None of those. And I was and then you're out there getting tattoo.
Tattoo.
I just saw her getting more tattoos yesterday on Instagram, and I was like, I'm not confrontational enough to.
That's fucked. That's pretty fucked.
But I was isn't that crazy?
That's pretty fucked. Yeah, but what you're describing is literally the problem is it's so anecdotal, but you're literally describing all the Republican talking points. We're we're paying for these benefits, and they're just eating chips and soda, and it's it's different. It's fucking different. It's
very different.
But it is. It's you're literally giving the example where it's a single anecdote.
Yeah.
But this is what they've been pushing for the past 3 years.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense to me, just because it's
it doesn't.
With you get more bang for your buck if you're getting the unhealthy stuff and you're on SNAP benefits, and it's more shelf perishable.
Totally, and it's marketed specifically, and it's a fucking addictive.
And also it's just the type of thing where it's just because you're poor doesn't mean
absolutely.
You have to live perfectly.
No, absolutely. I'm with you. I'm just saying what you were describing. I was you're literally describing.
Yes, why they're I just thought that was the most insane thing.
Was the tattoo at least of the car crash?
No,
wasn't it?
It was some the Misfit skulls or fucking
oh my
whatever.
God, it was a brand?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
And I just was girl, what? I just remember being I just remember the audacity of it made me be well, I'm not going to confront her, because what planet is she on?
No, yeah. I'm a little bit hesitant with like I like GoFundMe's.
I do like when people I know are posting about it because I'm like, well, I know them. Like, yeah. Of course. Yeah. But, and if I see like a legit story, then yeah, like I think GoFundMe's are great, but man, like I was like, girl, and then I've still donated to GoFundMe since that incident, but I was like, damn. Yeah.
Although, my least favorite thing ever is people raising money and because they're running a marathon to donate to something. Yeah. It drives me fucking big. Just run the marathon.
Just run the marathon.
You literally you're literally trying. That is the most applaud me.
Yeah.
You like if you are training for a marathon, I think part of it is everyone needs to know about it.
Yes.
You need everyone to know that you're running a marathon. Yeah. Like one buddy, Ian, he ran a marathon, and what I was most impressed. I was incredibly impressed that he could run one. Period. Because I didn't know he was like a runner. I've never seen him run, and besides sports, and I was so impressed. Not that he ran a marathon, but that he did. I didn't know about it.
You didn't know about it
until I saw a picture of him running the marathon. I was like, what? That's impressive.
That's what it's all about.
I think it's really hard for people to run a marathon and not be like, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like climbing Mount Everest or climbing a mountain. Like everyone needs to know that you're preparing to climb a mountain. Yes. And this stupid.
Which I'm so anti.
so it's fine if you want to tell me I'm running a marathon. Great. I'll be like, okay, I didn't need to know it, but good for you.
Or if you're like, oh, what's new? And they're like, I'm actually training for a marathon.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
That's a fun thing. How's it going?
Yeah.
What's your program? Do you need better shoes? Because that's apparently a big part of it. When you send me I'm raising money for fucking this awareness, it is just like, okay, not only are you telling me you're running a marathon, so I should think that you're really, really impressive, but also you're a really good person.
Yeah.
What is that? What does one have to do with the other? Yeah. What is running? If you are really fucking fat and you're running a marathon, I'll give you money. That's
just for them.
That is that's just for the cause. That is a sacrifice.
Yeah.
You are saying that's a challenge, and I will gladly
take it on,
take my money. Because this is amazing. I can't believe if you're a fucking runner and you're running a marathon, how dare you ask me for fucking money? What have you done to earn this money? You were going to run the marathon anyway.
Yeah.
Do not tell me that you were not going to run the marathon regardless.
Running a marathon is kind of selfish. It's for attention. I'm pro attention. I'm pro getting attention.
Certainly.
I'm so pro doing things I hate the narrative where you're just doing it for attention. Well, obviously.
It is the most,
I love attention.
It is the most LinkedIn post bullshit. This quarter, I was really happy. Our company, we had this initiative about, we one time all went, for some reason, this one company went to read to children.
Yeah.
Why? What does that have to do with the company?
I think I'm pro attention if you're like, yeah, I'm doing something and it's for attention, but doing something for attention and pretending that you're not doing it for attention.
Pretending you're not, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude.
Because of course, everyone wants attention.
Drives me fucking bananas.
My God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm running a marathon. And you know what I weirdly give a pass to is the people who raise money running a 5K. Because you know how much a 5K is?
So 3 miles?
3 miles. It's basically 3.1 miles. I will give them money because I think it's so hilarious to be bragging about running a 5K. That's not very far. I know you're going to say you couldn't. Everyone else could. You can't. You have asthma.
I just have no endurance anymore.
Yeah.
I do not think I could run a mile.
I have an arthritic knee. I haven't run in years because of it. I could run 3 miles right now. It would suck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't enjoy it whatsoever. But just advertising a 5K is so funny. It's I'll be doing 50 push-ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do that either.
Yeah. But I can.
Yeah.
And it's it would suck.
Yeah.
Why am I giving you? You're done in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's literally
a 20-minute commitment.
It's a 20-minute event.
And,
and you know what? A marathon, I'm sorry, it's a 3 to 4 hour commitment. I'm giving you that much money for 3 or 4 hours?
I mean, it's running for 3 or 4 hours, so it's very hard.
Very tiring. Very impressive. Very impressive. I don't need you don't act like you're a good person.
Yeah.
You don't even know what this charity is.
No.
They're always the same stupid charity too.
I know.
So it's always the same, because Susan G. Komen needs more of your money.
I know.
Come on.
God, Susan G. Komen.
Who is Susan G. Komen?
She's probably a lady with breast cancer.
Interesting. Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm assuming.
For the cure.
For the cure. Susan G. Komen for the cure.
Man.
And let's just pay everyone who works for us $1 bajillion.
Man, they tried to get prostate cancer going, but people just don't care enough about as much about men's prostates as they do about girls' tits.
Yeah.
Man, talk about advertising.
Colon cancer is what's hot right now.
Colon cancer?
Colon cancer is the big, because it's starting to creep over into younger people. So that's the whole movement right now is like it's I think really, it's running rampant now.
Half of the advertisements on TV are about me getting screened.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big new movement, which is like, it actually does low key seem like a very big problem now.
I absolutely think, yeah.
Like way more people are getting it.
Yeah.
It's like one of the worst cancers, and young people are getting it. Because they used to be like, you get screened after like 45 or something.
Yeah.
But now they're like, do it earlier. I don't know.
I mean, that one advertisement that at the end, they're like, it's for people over 45. It's literally so specific. It's like people 45 to 50.
Yeah.
Like over 50, it won't work.
Yeah.
Under 45,
nah. Yeah.
Probably not. Should we do segments?
I think so. I think we've got a lot of segments prepped today. So let's just jump in.
Okay, you ready for sports gossip?
Hit me, sister.
Okay, girl, there's like so much college football coaching drama right now.
Okay.
Okay, so like unlike the NFL where coaches like never quit, like they always just stay with the team basically until they're fired, college coaches are like not monogamous whatsoever.
They're promiscuous girls.
And they're just like little social climbers too, because like there's this clear hierarchy where like certain programs, certain schools are just like the it girls.
They're like the Zendayas, the Kylies, the Sabrinas, the Taylors.
Exactly. Every guy's dream girls, just like how Texas, Ohio State, Bama, Georgia, LSU are every coach's dream job.
Got it.
Okay, so now for the drama. So LSU, think of it as like 2004 it girl Angelina Jolie.
Fresh off a Shark Tale.
And like Angie, who just divorced Billy Bob Thornton, LSU is newly single after dumping their coach, Brian Kelly, of the past few seasons.
Keep your man inside.
Exactly, because when you're an it girl like Angelina or an it team like LSU,
you're not checking Riot for single men.
Hell no, you're at the top of the freaking food chain. You're going to get the hottest man you can get your hands on.
Literally her character in Shark Tale.
What is it with you in Shark Tale?
Car wash.
So obviously for Angie, it was Brad Pitt. But for LSU, right now, the hottest commodity, the hottest coach is the Ole Miss head coach, Lane Kiffin.
A taken man.
And so like Jennifer Aniston, right now, Ole Miss is freaking out. Like they love him there. They're going to build him a statue. If he stays, they'll name a freaking street after him.
They're going to spice it up in the bedroom.
And I mean, it's not even like Jennifer and Ole Miss aren't hot commodities themselves.
But they're not LSU and Angelina.
But like before you feel bad for Ole Miss, if Lane decides to leave, they're just going to do the same thing and be the other woman to like a third tier team who will then do it to a fourth tier team, who will then do it to a fifth tier team until finally Kennesaw State is like looking at high school coaches.
Nobody's man is safe.
Like 2 years ago, one of the top teams, Alabama, their head coach, Nick Saban, retired. So Bama stole Kalen DeBoer from Washington, who then stole Jed Fish from Arizona, who then stole Brent Brennan from San Jose State, and on and on and on. Like that's how it works.
Ariana Grande would love college football.
And this happens every year, but this offseason especially is going to be a freaking bloodbath because 3 of the top 10 teams, Penn State, LSU, and Florida, all fired their coaches. So it's just going to be like a freaking bloodbath.
Colleges lock your mans down.
And that is sports gossip.
Okay, so we haven't done a WAG segment in a while. So there's a bunch of new WAGs on the scene right now, which now means that I know a few more athletes. But I actually don't know anything about them. So I'm going to tell you their names, and you're going to tell me a little bit about these guys. Are they actually good, relevant? What's their deal?
I can't wait for these names ever since the Braxton Berrios incident. That's like one of my favorite things ever. You saying, well, she's dating Braxton Berrios, and me being like, who's he again? You're like, he's an NFL player. It's like, for who?
For who? Okay, so obviously the big one right now is Megan Thee Stallion is dating Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson's like a future Hall of Famer. No, Klay Thompson is a really, really big deal. He's one of the Splash Brothers along with Steph Curry. He now plays for the Dallas Mavericks. He's getting a little bit older. He's not what he used to be, but he's a Hall of Fame basketball player. One of the best shooters of all time, easily.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, I'd say like he's one, like, yeah, they're an equal match. It's because it's unlike, who's the great Olympian gymnast?
Simone Biles.
I knew it started with an S.
Yeah. And Jonathan Owens.
Simone Biles, where I'm like, she is way out of his league.
Yeah.
They're in each other's same league.
Love it. And Glorilla is dating Brandon Ingram. Okay,
so he's an NBA player who currently plays for the Toronto Raptors. He was really, really hyped up. I remember he was really good in college. I think he was like the second pick in the draft in like the mid 2010s. Not a bust because he's relevant. He's still in the NBA. He was like an all-star like once or twice, but he's definitely like a bit of a letdown. So like, I don't know. He's a relevant NBA player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have Madison Beer and Justin Herbert.
He's very good. So he's a top 10 quarterback, depending on who you ask. He's like, a lot of like nerds think he's like a top 3 quarterback. And then a lot of other people are like, well, why can't he win in the playoffs? But he's 6'6". He is the Chargers quarterback. He's very, very famous, handsome guy, Good for you, Madison Beer.
Yeah.
He's a lot of guys' man crush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very relevant.
And then unclear if they're still together or not, but Ice Spice either dated or is dating Sauce Gardner, which is not a real name.
It is. Well, it's his, I don't think Sauce is his real first name. So he's a cornerback. He's one of the guys who like follows the wide receivers. He is a very famous NFL player. He was on the Jets until like 2 weeks ago. He was traded to the Colts. He's very, very good. He's just one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL. And he's also like, people love him, probably because his name's Sauce Gardner. But he's very, very good. I hope Ice Spice likes Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I know I would. I love Indianapolis.
Okay, then Cardi B is dating and having a baby with Stephon Diggs.
Okay, so Stephon Diggs was one of the best wide receivers for like the past 5, 6, 7 years. Right now he's getting older. He's had a couple injuries. He's currently on the Patriots and he's like having a pretty good season, but he was one of the wide receivers, one of the stud wide receivers for like the past decade, basically. He's also famously, there's like a really famous video where they like interviewed the Vikings in the locker room.
I've seen this video.
And they were like, which player would you least want to date your sister? And literally every one of the Vikings said, not Diggs. Like, I don't want my sister anywhere near Diggs. So take that as you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's kind of an older veteran wide receiver who's like, he's still got a couple more seasons left in him.
He's got a couple more babies on the way.
He was a really big deal when he was on the Bills with Haley Steinfeld's husband, Josh Allen. They were like a 1-2 punch.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really good.
Okay, and then Megan Maroney is rumored to be dating Nick Bosa.
Okay, so Nick Bosa is like a pass rusher. He's like a defensive end for the 49ers. He's really, really good. I think he was Defensive Player of the Year once or twice a few years ago. Right now he's hurt. He's like has some injury issues, but he's a very big deal.
I only know him from the Skims ad he was in.
Yeah. No, he's a really big deal. Nick Bosa's a scary man.
Okay.
Yeah, big man.
And then Coco Jones is dating Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, so Donovan Mitchell was drafted, I don't know if it was the same year, but like similar year to Brandon Ingram. He's really lived up to the hype. He's like a perennial all-star. He plays for the Cavaliers right now. He's a very, very good player. He's a very relevant NBA player.
Okay, but yeah, those are all the names. Yeah, I literally only know athletes through who they're dating. So I was just curious who these guys were in my ladies' lives.
Okay, you want to do a sports skinny?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so here's some things that happened in sports this week that we didn't mention in sports gossip, but I just want to keep my besties in the loop.
Love it.
Okay, so Prince Harry made a public apology for wearing a Dodgers hat. Now, the Dodgers played the Toronto Blue Jays, the one Canadian team, a couple weeks ago in the World Series. This was a big deal because technically Canada is still under like the United Kingdom, like they're associated.
Yeah.
And technically he's, not really anymore, the president or the Prince of England.
He's involved there somewhere.
Yeah, he's involved with, and so England should be supporting Canada in this. He had to make a public apology for it.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of would have been cute if they were sitting next to each other, him and Megan,
yeah.
where it's like she was wearing Dodgers, he's wearing Blue Jays. That would have been kind of a really cute photo op if they had done that.
I think neither of them are really baseball fans.
No.
I know. Okay, so the New York Giants finally fired, now I'm a Giants fan, finally fired their head coach, Brian Daboll, after years of just being really, really bad. The final nails in the coffin were, a lot of people were wondering like, okay, why now? Why not any time in the past few seasons? The Giants have lost 4 road games this season where at a certain point they were up by 10 or more points. I think that the rest of the NFL is 59-1 in those instances, and they've lost 4. So not a good coach. And then also, he kept on having Jackson Dart, the Giants' star young rookie quarterback, run the ball, which you don't really want to do because like it's dangerous when quarterbacks run the ball. They could get hurt. And he just kind of kept on doing it. And then Jackson Dart went out with a concussion. So it's like, bye-bye, Brian.
I was going to say, since you're a Giants fan, this was probably the second happiest I've ever seen you in my life, first being our wedding day.
Yes. Third, Nats World Series.
That's true.
Yeah, but then, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard his name scorned out of your mouth quite a few times.
He is just blamed, for the past few seasons, he has blamed Daniel Jones, the quarterback, as for the reasons why we can't win. Because Daniel Jones isn't a good enough quarterback. It's not him, it's the quarterback. Well, Daniel Jones is finally on a new team this season, and that team is fucking kicking ass.
Yeah.
And he's kicking ass, and he's looking like an MVP candidate for the Colts. So you know what, Brian? Maybe it wasn't Daniel Jones. Maybe it was you.
Maybe it's a you problem, babe.
And I don't want to like brag or anything, but I have the receipts. I have been saying this is Brian Daboll, not Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones could win with Philly. I've been saying this for fucking years. I feel so validated. Dad, I was right. I was fucking right, Dad. I mean, Thanksgiving, I really need to bring it up. And at a certain point, if it's ever quiet, You need to elbow me like, bring up Brian
Now's
Dable.
the time.
Bring up Daniel Jones. Okay, so Tony Romo said DTF during an NFL broadcast.
Very hip.
Very hip, saying that it stands for details, toughness, and finish, which obviously it doesn't. I think he was joking. I don't know.
Yeah, but I did see that got quite a few headlines.
The second he said it was kind of like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so there actually is like a really interesting photo where Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law was like kind of giving the cold shoulder, kind of mean mugging Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson. They are the same age.
Yeah, they did look a little similar. I did see that photo.
Yes.
Haters gonna hate, you know?
There'll always be haters.
There's always haters in your family.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 Cleveland Guardians pitchers, Luis Ortiz and Emmanuel Clase, were indicted this weekend on like gambling charges. So basically, here's what happened. They told their friends or just people that they were working with that they were going to throw a ball, not a strike, on their first pitch. And they were paid like $7,000 and $5,000 or something like for the trouble of doing it. Here's why it's like really interesting. People aren't talking about this nearly as much as they are with like the NBA gambling scandal. Mm-hmm. And the reasons are like, they're pretty obvious if you know the sports. Basically, you can, like, throwing a ball or a strike doesn't really affect the game whatsoever. It's just like you can't do that because
it's cheating, but it's like there's so many balls thrown in the game. It doesn't really change the outcome.
It doesn't really change the outcome. Now, they are both facing, if they get the maximum penalties, which they won't and they shouldn't because, again, they weren't like throwing games.
Yeah.
65 years in prison, which is very, very excessive.
That's a lot.
There's no way. I wouldn't be shocked if they got 0 years in prison. They're just kicked out of baseball for good.
I think that's a fair punishment. They should bye-bye baseball.
And everybody's also wondering, like, okay, why would guys who are making tens of millions of dollars risk their careers for $7,000?
Yeah.
This is all personal. This is all anecdotal. I think that basically their friends were like, hey, can you do this? And they were like, sure. I don't think the money was really a part of it.
Yeah.
I think that their friends were like, hey, I'm going to bet a ton. Again, like we mentioned with basketball before, this is so freaking stupid. The gambling apps will notice that something is up immediately when they're like, hey, you can bet on these, like, you can bet on whether every pitch will be a ball or a strike. You can just bet on it, which is kind of crazy because there are hundreds of pitches every single game. When they notice that somebody's betting tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars on a single pitch being a ball or strike, that's a freaking red flag, girl.
It's going to raise a couple eyebrows.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
so,
you're going to stick out like a sore thumb.
So in response, all the national sports books, DraftKings, FanDuel, you name it, they've basically come out and they've announced that they're limiting the amount that you can bet on pitches to $200, which should honestly solve that issue because why would you break something for $200?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, there are so many other things in baseball and in all sports where they're really minute little happenings that you could rig that wouldn't really affect the game. So they're going to basically kind of figure out, like, either way, like, sports books aren't going away. They're just kind of right now.
They're trying to figure out what's the best way to do it.
How do we handle this stuff? What are the rules?
But it is like interesting where it's like, because now we have all these things and it's all legal everywhere, that it's like, no, they can flag it. Like, it's caught. It's no longer the like shady underground gambling stuff where it's like, oh, like there is gambling going on, but like there's no regulations.
Yeah.
It is now like, yeah, these apps are immediately like, hey, this looks weird.
And they're going to flag it immediately because they're the ones who lose money for it.
Yeah.
Like, they're losing money when they're like, why is everybody betting that he's going to throw a ball?
Yeah.
They're the ones losing money. They're gonna call it out. Oh, the Dallas Mavericks finally fired their general manager, Nico Harrison. Now, he's the one who traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis like 8 months ago.
I remember that.
And the whole question was like, why on earth haven't they fired him? Everybody in the world and everybody and their mom agrees this was a terrible trade. Well, the Mavericks who had the number 1 pick and they drafted Cooper Flagg it started off really rough this season. And apparently the Dumonts, the owners, were just like, we can't handle it. He's gone.
Yeah.
So Dallas fans are as happy as New York fans to be getting rid of Brian Dable.
Yes.
Oh, this is fun. So Matt Stafford, the quarterback for the Rams, after winning this week, is finally 500. He's officially won 50% and lost 50% of his games that he's played in the NFL. Now, he's been playing in the NFL for 17 years, and he might be a Hall of Famer. So the fact that 17 years in, he's finally 500 is crazy. But he played his first 12 seasons with the Detroit Lions, who until recently were like the worst team in the history of sports.
Yeah.
So he was basically a Hall of Fame quarterback on the worst team in the NFL. But after six seasons with the Rams, he's finally at 500. He's won as many as he's lost.
Wow. Good for him.
He is, I think, 115. Yeah. He's 115, 115, and 1. He tied one game.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rob Gronkowski will be signing a one-day contract with the Patriots so that he can officially retire with the team.
Oh, that's cute.
It's something that a lot of like famous athletes will do. It's like if you play most of your career with one team and then you move on to another team, they'll be like, I'll sign on for one day and retire with the team.
Was he not already retired?
He was retired, but his last team was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he's officially retiring a Patriot.
Okay.
That's what you do.
It's a formality in
Now,
a fun way.
I would absolutely love, you don't have to pay me any money. New York Giants, sign me for one day so I can retire a New York Giant. Why won't you do that?
Why won't you do that?
Why won't you do that? Okay, and finally, Philadelphia Eagles star wide receiver A.J. Brown, who has been very upset about not getting many passes thrown his way by Jalen Hurts and the rest of the Eagles offense.
Pass me the ball, girl.
Pass me the freaking ball. Said to his fans, if you have me in fantasy, drop me. Which is basically him being like, they're not going to throw me the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what?
He's looking out for the people who drafted him.
He's looking out for the people, and it's also a dig at the Eagles.
Yeah.
They've been trying to fix it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. They didn't trade him at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
And then also, this is not really, it's more like news, but so the NFL trade deadline was a couple of weeks ago. And one of the trades was the Baltimore Ravens traded Jair Alexander, who's a cornerback, to the Philadelphia Eagles. He played one game with the Eagles this past weekend, and then he publicly announced he's actually going to step away from football for mental health reasons. The reason why this is really interesting is one, it's like, get better, Jair. He's clearly had some issues the past few seasons. He was really good with the Packers, okay with the Ravens. Anyway, the reason why this is really interesting is because, so basically the Philadelphia Eagles traded a 7th round draft pick. There's no take back fees.
Yeah.
So I think it was worth the risk, but
interesting.
It's a bummer for everybody involved, except for the Ravens, who now have a free 7th round draft pick.
Yeah. And is he expected to come back?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't be shocked if he came. He's only 27. He's very, very good. So I wouldn't be shocked if he does come back. But
sometimes you just need a beat.
You need a beat.
Yeah.
You need a beat. He's been moving around a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Living in all cold climates. He needs to play for like the Falcons or something.
That's something where I'm like, that's such a factor, I feel like. It's like going somewhere where you're like, I don't like this place.
Wisconsin to Baltimore to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And that's the sports skinny.
All right. Let's do the skinny dip, the segment where I help you dip your toes into this week's pop culture news by giving you the skinny.
Let's dive in.
Kris Jenner turned the big 70, and she threw a James Bond themed birthday party that was thrown by the Bezoses.
It's amazing. Well, that's amazing. It's amazing how much younger she looks on her 70th birthday than she did on her 69th birthday.
Yes. No, it's crazy.
She looks great.
The guest list included people like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Oprah, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Basically anyone who's anyone was there. Beyonce was there.
So the most powerful people in the world and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
But sources said that the most popular person at this party was Kris Jenner's surgeon who just did her facelift.
That doesn't surprise me at all. The person's a wizard.
Literally, I think everyone at that party got his card.
He's booked till like 2050.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. He's never not working anymore.
Oh, my God, no.
Yeah.
And you know he just looks like exactly how those guys look. Balding, little heavy set. I assume wearing scrubs.
Actually,
no?
Nope. Completely young, handsome guy.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what. So he's a wunderkind.
Stephen Levinson, I believe.
The most powerful people in the world were at this party.
Yes. This was the most powerful party ever.
This is, yeah.
Another Kardashian news. Kim Kardashian had a pretty big week with starting off failing her bar exam, but then Skims was just valued at $5 billion.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just announced that Sabrina Carpenter will be starring in a new Alice in Wonderland musical movie.
Who's going to play the cat? I bet Josh Gad plays the cat.
Yeah.
I bet it's Josh Gad.
Speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, she was just spotted getting dinner in New York City with Taylor Swift with some pretty hilarious paparazzi pictures with their giant height discrepancy, with Taylor being 5'10" in some giant heels and Sabrina Carpenter being 5 foot.
In some flats?
No, she was actually wearing some heels too, but not as big of heels as Taylor.
Still.
Yeah. It's a big difference between two ladies.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater and Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet both had rumors that they had broken up, but both were confirmed this week to still be going strong.
Love wins. I'd be really sad if Kylie and Timmy broke up.
I don't think they're breaking up anytime soon.
Timmy knows ball. I like Timmy.
Timmy knows ball. Yeah. No, I think Ariana and Ethan at least have until the next Wicked 2 press tour is over. I think they at least have this next run of things. Mm-hmm. Who's to say what the future holds?
I can tell you right now, the next movie she's with, she's going to steal another married man.
You know, she did film another movie though, and she got out.
So they did break up.
They didn't break up during this time. Who knows if she's loyal, but
we'll see. We'll see. Did she get bored? I mean, it's funny. I just realized that's the song.
Yeah, break up with your boyfriend.
I think she literally gets bored.
Or break up with your girlfriend. Yeah.
Break up with your girlfriend. I'm bored. Wreck your family.
Yeah.
devastate people on board.
Yeah. Lastly, Millie Bobby Brown revealed that her co-star for Stranger Things, Noah Schnapp, is the godfather to her child.
Interesting godfather.
Yeah.
Who's your godfather? Noah Schnapp.
I kind of love it. That's so fun.
That I love that.
Yeah. No, I think they're probably really close friends. I mean, they grew up together at this point.
All those kids really grew up together.
Also crazy that it's taken so long for them to finish Stranger Things that it was like she was a child when she started and now she's married and with a child.
They're like my age now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going to play I think they're playing older. I'm really excited. It's coming out in like a couple days.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good. But yeah, that's our skinny dip for the week. Nothing too crazy this week, I guess.
No, that was a really good skinny dip.
Honestly, it was just Kris Jenner at a big ass party.
Yeah.
Everyone was there. I couldn't believe it. That had to have been like a 800 person party.
There's probably some people on the list who are like, holy shit, that person's there. They just don't even get mentioned because they're not one of the 5 richest people in the world.
I didn't even realize that Beyonce was there till like 2 days later because I didn't see a photo.
Footnote.
Yeah.
She doesn't
like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's really impressive. And obviously it's like the whole billionaire and riches discussion's a whole other thing of the ethicalness of it. But it is amazing how much Kris Jenner really is a titan. And
yeah,
I was really thinking about it the other day where I was like, it is crazy where it's like, no, Kris Jenner's going to throw a birthday party and Mark Zuckerberg's going to be there. Bill Gates is going to be there.
They're going to go out of their way. Yeah.
It's at Jeff Bezos' house. Like that's how like big she is now. And it's like, I think weirdly what makes the Kardashians actually successful and not just like the them being famous thing is that they're incredibly underestimated.
They're incredibly smart. Like
they're geniuses, but it's like no one expects Kris Jenner to be in the same room as Bill Gates.
No, I'm not saying they're smart with the way they handle stuff. They're smart people in the way where like Bill Gates isn't going to go to a birthday party unless he likes talking to the people who.
Yes.
And Bill Gates he doesn't like talking to dumb people. Like Kris Jenner and Bill Gates can have a conversation.
Yes.
Which I think you're right, underestimated. I think a lot of people are shocked by that, but it's like, no. She's in the same league as him.
Yeah.
Like they can be friends and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
They can shoot the shit.
Yeah, I would love to have dinner with Kris Jenner. I would love to have a glass of wine with Kris Jenner.
I love that she's also just like my mom could be Kris Jenner.
Yes.
Like if things worked out differently, my mom could have been Kris Jenner.
She's such a fun mom.
My mom's brilliant, by the way, too. My mom's really smart. Yeah, I'm not saying like anybody. I'm saying like my mom's really smart.
No, your mom's one of the smartest people I've ever met.
But like it's just so that's what I love about her. Where it's like no, she's just like a fun mom.
Yeah.
She's just like she's like, oh my God, we're being bad.
Oh my God, let's cut loose.
She is like, we're being bad.
Yes.
I'll sneak a cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Don't tell my husband. Dad doesn't listen to the podcast.
No.
Or he's fine.
What if he does secretly? I don't think he does.
I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have notes for us if he did.
We'll find out. We'll find out over Thanksgiving. He might say, so I've been thinking. He's going to give us a few. My dad's giving us a few. So I've been thinking. So we have new segments coming up. It's for Big Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's it, right?
I think that's the pod this week.
Towel off, grab a pina colada. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. And also I'm still in the process of deciding my basketball team.
Yes, we are.
Because I just posted that clip on social media. I know you guys heard, but I was like, oh, let me toss it to socials. There was a lot of arguments.
A lot of things to be taken into account.
I will say one thing I'm struggling with right now. There's a lot of heart in this stuff. And now I just kind of want all teams to have fun. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So
we'll figure it out though. We'll narrow it down.
Bye, guys.
Bye.